This is a series long in the making. Good evening, YouTube. Hello and welcome to NASCAR '07. It's a game on the PlayStation 2. It was made by EA Sports. And it's the last good NASCAR game. So I was wondering for a very, very long time how I was going to do this exactly. Because if it's an awkward game to make a commentary for. So what I decided I'm going to do, I'm going to have veteran difficulty and have the shortest race possible. I'm going to turn off unlimited fuel and tires, but that doesn't make any difference because of the short race. Damage is going to be normal. Yellow flags on. Driver attributes on. And that may seem easy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start every single race in last. I'm not going to qualify for any race. I am going to start every race in last. Except, of course, for like the shootout and the all-star race where it decides your position based off of whatever contract you're under. And as for all-state qualifiers, nope. We're going to start in the Wheelin' Modified Series, which used to be the Featherlight Modified Series. And we are going to be the greatest driver ever, also known as Keith Urban. He is 70 years old, from Hell, Michigan. Michigan. He is a fat ass. His head is also fat. And for some reason, he's black. I don't know what happened to Keith Urban. He suddenly turned into a 70-year-old fat black man. So that's awkward. Poor Keith Urban. So veteran difficulty, that, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And we're going to do the whole fight to the top. I'm going to probably stop this series once I own a race team or once I've won the Sprint Cup Championship. And we got a phone call. So let's check this out.
Hey, how you doing? It's Ace Money.
Is this too loud or is this too quiet?
That my boy Kenny Wallace told you about. Now I have already got a contract waiting for you in the race shop in the fight to the top main menu. That's how good of an agent that I am. Just go in there, look in the contract area, check out the deal that Ace has brought for you. I will be keeping in touch with you for your entire career, so keep your phone handy. I'll be calling you often. Now if you need some help and I'm not answering my phone, all you have to do is go to the web portion of your phone. You can get all the help you need.
Yeah, there's really no use to the web portion of your phone. All it does is give you tips on how to do this game mode. But I've played this game long enough to understand what to do. And that's your contact address book. That'll get filled up eventually. So here we are. NASCAR '07. Let's take a gander around the race fight to the top thing. So we got a career status screen. This is your basically your progress screen. Yeah, the overall progress tracks career mode and unlockables, and I think the challenge zone, the lightning challenges and dodge challenges, I think it tracks those as well for the 100%. Not sure, but okay, here's the My NASCAR screen. You can access this anywhere, where you can do skill points and chase plate stuff, where you can see how good you're driving. Keith Urban has done nothing yet, so there's going to be nothing there. There's best laps. Yeah. It doesn't matter yet. For some reason it's auto-saving. It auto-saves all the time. That can get annoying. It can get annoying, but you know, it can get annoying. But anyway, so I'm going to start in last for every race, including the modified races. And I need to sign a contract first. I thought that this game automatically signed the contract for you. I seem to be mistaken. So I guess we're going to Rising Dragon Motorsports. Keith Urban has joined Lou Stanton, Nate Beasley, and Alan Walker. There's walkers in the barn. Okay. Can't do anything in the other series yet, so just forget about that. Just forget that even exists for now. So I got a signing bonus for joining the contract. That really doesn't make any difference at all. So, I plan on getting a lot of content IDs on this. Like, flat out, you've taken your first step towards building your racing career. Wheel and Modified is your stepping stone to the big time. Work with your teammates to finish high in the standings. You'll earn better contracts to race with better teammates. Good luck. So they just basically dissed your team. I say, fuck that! These guys are awesome. Rising Dragon Motorsports has always been my go-to team. So as you can see, there is 6 laps in this race, and I am starting last and dropping like a stone. Like an audio slave stone. So what you can do in this game is you can share your draft to build allyship or intimidate to build rivalry. I'm going to try and have as many friends as possible, but as shit happens, I'm probably going to have a lot of enemies. So yeah, that sucks for me. And you can also swap with your teammates. That was introduced in NASCAR 06. Oh, and there's no caution flags in this series. So if you wreck someone, here, let me demonstrate quick. I'll wreck this guy right here, and I'll demonstrate. There are no cautions. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Come on. Come on. And I missed. That's kind of sad. I'm failing to wreck someone. I'm almost as bad as Danica Patrick. Almost. Alright, so that guy's going to get away scot-free. He's a lucky, lucky guy. So let me see how long it takes to build an allyship on veteran difficulty. I'm usually on easy difficulty, so I can just have a you know, arcade-like experience. I always start in last, just for the fun of it. I mean, starting in first and pacing the field for 15 minutes is not exactly that enjoyable, so I just made an allyship. If I ever encounter that guy again, he'll let me pass him without... Oops, just let the HUD go away for a minute. Let's just race like this for a while. I made an allyship. In the next race, if I see him, he'll probably let me go right past him without, you know, blocking. But as you can see, I'm already in first, and that only took 5 laps to do, so maybe I'm still on too easy of a difficulty here. On the last lap, you can't swap cars. I'm sure because of some game-breaking glitch with the finish line, then they had to do that, but it could be really annoying if you built up 43 allies on the racetrack, and then you swap to a teammate, and then you forget to swap back, so when the race ends, all those ally ships go away, and that could be really annoying. So we got some skill points out of that. And the Allstate Good Hands Driver Award. The most useless addition to this game, because no matter what you do, you're either gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. I don't know what the stipulations for the award are, but I just get it and then don't get it sometimes. It's just not even existing for any reason there. So you only need 12 of them to get everything that the Allstate thingamajig gives you in the first place. So it's useless. There's only 4 things that it unlocks, I think. Which sucks. But, so we got a phone call from our Ace Moneymaker.
Hey, it's Ace. Just called to let you know you've been doing a great job out there. Little positive affirmation for you. Keep it up.
And that was pointless. So, as you can see, my contacts list is glowing. What could this be? A challenge. If you could finish ahead of all your teammates at the Badger State 150 on Wednesday, week 2, I'll make sure you get a fan support bonus of 11,237. That is a lot of fans, actually. That would probably double my amount of fans. What you need to do after every single race that you do, you exit that screen and autosave, because this game likes to crash. And I don't know if it's because of my, you know, busted CD, but it likes to crash a lot. It can get really tedious when you've done 16 races in this series, and then you forget to save the entire time. So I've got $8,000. I think I can afford an Nextel Cup team. Nope. Even the cheapest Sprint Cup team is $8 million, $8.5 million. And they're kind of useless. They're kind of useless. So if I get to the front of the... And I really suck at Milwaukee. I'm just going to say it now. This is not my strongest track. And I have a feeling you'll see why here in a few seconds. I was going to say if I get up to the front quick, I'll demonstrate teammate swapping. But I don't think I am here. And there is a stain on my shorts. That's really bad. These are nice shorts. I hate my life now. See you in the next part!